Solomon was providing nuggets of wisdom that I believe every single human being needs to grasp, because it's going to affect some part of your life. And one thing I love about the Proverbs is that they're so real and practical. We're actually taking the time to go through this first chapter of Proverbs and look at what Solomon was actually dealing with and what he was talking to us about and how it affects our lives in very specific ways. Bible says in Psalm 51 verse 5 says, "Behold, I was brought forth in iniquity, and in sin my mother conceived me." And we briefly took the time to explain the word iniquity. That iniquity basically means lawlessness. And lawlessness that develops into a pattern because this person chooses to live a lawless life. There are certain things in this life, certain bad habits, certain things that they may get into that becomes a habit and a pattern in that family's life. And that passes down from generation to generation. But it all begins with a lawlessness. They're born with a sense of, I do whatever I want to do. That's iniquity in its simplest term. I do whatever I want to do. I make my own law. In fact, we have grown up, especially here in America, America's whole theme is iniquity. Why? Because almost every commercial, every TV show, every movie, almost everything we see, it's all built upon you do whatever you feel. You do whatever is what they always say. You do what feels right to you. Follow your heart. There's always some special moment in the movies, especially in the love stories, where they tell the young lady or they tell the young man, there's always supposed to be some person of great wisdom or been through a lot in their life, and they look at them and tell them, you just have to follow your heart. You just have to do whatever feels right to you. Well, that's iniquity. Do whatever feels right to you. Not what is right. See, because iniquity will never acknowledge what is right. That's the little twist that's always there. Do whatever feels right, what's the last phrase? To you. When's the last time you saw a movie or a sitcom or a commercial that says, do whatever God says is right? Do what the Word of God says is right. No, iniquity says do whatever you feel is right. Do whatever you think is right. And that's also why in this country in particular, you'll find people who strongly debate and say, you don't have the right to tell me what to do. No one has the right to tell you what to do. Am I right? That's just a prevalent thing in America right now. No one has the right to tell you what to do. To which I respond with, you've just defeated your argument with your statement. Because if no one has the right to tell you what to do, then you don't have the right to tell me to tell nobody that what to do. You don't have the right to tell me that I don't have the right. Right? They defeat their argument with their own statement. If no one has the right to tell me what to do, then you don't have the right to tell me that I don't have the right. I'm not trying to be deep, but it's true. Wow. All of that out of iniquity.